History being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Icebreakers take possession here on the opening drive. We are underway. Oh, what a hit!
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent...
Oh, wow, what a shot!
Yeah, that was blistering, wasn't it, James? And it's twofold here because he has to find ways to get to open ice. And then, of course, that pass has to come across perfectly for him to be able to tag it. That's just fantastic execution.
Lots of time left in this period. The Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Taken along the wall by Chubb. Comes up with the stop. Lehman's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Lees won the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Handles the puck. Gets the puck in deep. The Nighthawks have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. There's the whistle, icing the call. Setters won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
And the puck banks off the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Nighthawks lead it 1-0. Setters got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And great hustle to come up with the puck. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Denies him!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Big time save by Wagner!
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Rocked him!
Pekka's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Puts it on net, and that goes off, pours off a body. Here's a short pass to center. All's got the puck. Blast from the blue line. Turns the slide down low. And it's a quick pass to Evers. Odd man rush. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Off his stick. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Evers caught for the pick. Interference to call.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity to protect it.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Looking to break out here on the power play. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And now it's grabbed by center. Nice poke check. The Nighthawks have possession shorthanded and manages to clear the zone. Picked up along the boards by Wormald. Moves it quickly over to Pond. With possession along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Puck scooped up by center. Oh, thunderclap and knocks him off the puck. Blocked shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Slides it diagonally to Pond. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here's the pass. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
The Icebreakers needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency, and they get rewarded.
That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. He got all of that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Getting into the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Centers won the draw and they're on the attack. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Takes a shot. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Takes the feed. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And play continues here. Runs him hard against the boards. Moves it to Pond. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Quick pass to Evers. Picked up around the elbow. And a stiff break setup. Quick feed to Pond. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Shot! Misses! All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected. They're not getting exits that create speed through the neutral zone, and their opponent's doing a good job to shut it down. The minority of the shots, but they're lucky it's still tied. They can get back in this game.
And a great save! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Denied by the goaltender. Works it across to Evers. Poked away at center ice. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, look at that hit on the play.
Well, you're going to get hit over and over.
They score! Gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
The Icebreakers, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Puck grab by Pond. It's not over. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck. To the front. Backhander. Monster save by Wagner. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Icebreakers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Centers won it off the faceoff. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Steps into all of that. Here's a short pass to Pond. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Scoops up the puck here. Now a quick pass to center. Here's a chance. Oh, he'll feel that one. Tries to feed it over to Evers. Coming to the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Taken by center. Score! The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, wouldn't you say so far, Cheryl?
Yeah, at the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
And it's a quick pass to the center. Cutting to the front of the net. Penalty coming up here. Evers is going to go off for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Puck picked up by Rummel. Turn that chance aside.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And they send it down the ice. From center, they get into the attacking area. Pass in front. She scored! What a way to finish that! The Icebreakers look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Sends a pass over. Oh, what a save in front!
Wagner's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Pekka's going to go to the box for the next 5 as he gets handed a major.
Well, that's a dangerous and reckless play, and it's an earned 5-minute major. Now it's about killing it off, put his team in a vulnerable spot.
And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Moves it quickly over to All. Makes the save. The Nighthawks will kill off a few extra seconds now. Quick shot! Denies him with the save! And a strong effort on that play. Big stop!
Wagner's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally...
Scores! He's got it! There's his first in the EASHL! Well done!
Oh, what an amazing moment, James. Absolutely incredible. You'll never forget your first goal. And he does it with conviction, and you can see everyone around him.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EA SHL. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fires it on net. Turns that one away. Takes it in front. There he is from the slot. Off the post.
Oh, great chance there, James, and the opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
The Icebreakers gain possession, and they come up with possession off that battle. Boss carries the puck in his own zone. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Another stop by the goaltender.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that close slot and taking all the space away.
One-on-one with the goaltender! Oh, she didn't even get a shot off.
Well, while she's looking for that perfect shot, she takes away her own time and space, James, and gets nothing for it.
Grabbed along the boards by Gill. Receives the pass. Moves it to Jordan. And that one's picked off. From the top of the offensive zone here. Quick pass to All. Turns it aside. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. A chase from the slot. Comes up with a monster save in front. Scores! The Icebreakers strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Now a quick pass to Pond. Chase it front. Denies them in close.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about changing the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And now it's grabbed by Wormald. Quick feed to Jordan. Takes a shot. How did he stop that one?
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Wormald's moving the puck through his own zone. Intercepts the pass. And that goes off a body. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slips by the D. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Angles it over to Pond. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Nighthawks have it now. With some open space at center. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Now you might call that friendly fire as he goes off one of his teammates. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Into the corner of the attacking area. Centering pass in front. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Big time stop there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Feeds it over. Scores! Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it all... For an effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
Showing off for Edgeworth there. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Icebreakers wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. From the neutral zone now. Shakes himself free. Denied with the blocker. From off the wall and onto his stick. And that pass is redirected. Popped up from the point. Too high.
Shooting from far out can be more difficult than it seems, and it looks like he gets under this puck, and the follow-through is high.
Takes it to the front. Strong defensive effort. Scooped up along the wall by Pond. And a great save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more of that. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Icebreakers are ready to play right from puck drop, James. They put their opponent on their heels. They dictated pace, and in particular, they managed the puck and owned possession time. That's great. You still have to finish, and they did it, and they've got a healthy lead.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 3-0 is the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Icebreakers have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Setters won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, and she tiptoes around the poke check and maintains possession. Puck Send over to Cap. Can't get it to go. Sends it ahead to Pond. Oh, she gets by. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Feeds the puck over to center. What a steal in his own end. Dumps it in. The Icebreakers have it behind the cage. Quick pass across to All. Takes it to the net. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Puts it on net. Fantastic save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Passes the puck over to Davies. And he makes the save with ease. Bones freezes the puck and opts for the whistle.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Setters won a big draw in their own end. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Strong defensive effort. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Davies off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
The Icebreakers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it across. He's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Setters looking to win this draw and this man advantage here. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, and she missed!
You can tell that she's shooting for the corner here, James, trying to have the perfect shot, and the end result is the missed net.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Puck clears the zone. Wormold's got it in the defensive end. She takes the feed.
All's been showing her silky mitts all game long, and she's been real fun to watch, James, as she distributes the puck to the most dangerous player on the ice. A real reason why her team is leading, and she has multiple assists.
Quick feed to center.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Wormold. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Pond's finding ways to generate offense for her team right now, and sometimes you have to fabricate that. You've got to manufacture it yourself, and she's doing a great job of driving her team in the offensive zone right now. Multiple points in this game and counting here, James. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets on the score sheet more often.
The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have it now. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Icebreakers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Puck exits the zone. The Icebreakers have it now. Glides by the check. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. The Nighthawks cross the line and gain the zone. And that's a great heads-up play by center. Here's an odd-man rush. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside. Scores! They put it in!
Wait a second here, James. This looks like it's being waved off immediately, and it goes off of a glove. Listen, it can bounce off of it, but it cannot be pushed into the net. They're going to have a second look at this. After waving off this goal, the officials get together and they decide to review it. They go over to the penalty box, they speak with the war room, which have the capacity to look at it from multiple different angles, and they come back on the ice. It is a good goal. No one in the building likes it.
The Icebreakers take possession of the neutral zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Bones hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Center's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Dishes it off. Here's a pass in front. Breaks it off the post. Here's a shot.
He's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Sends the pass over. Big time stop.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Icebreakers have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all three zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
Centers off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
The Nighthawks win the face-off. And that's turned aside with a blocker.
Bones makes a save and has found a way to stay physically and emotionally engaged in this game where his team has just dominated in the offensive zone.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive end now. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck undermanned. They clear the zone. The Nighthawks gain possession. Feeds it on over to Gill. Here's a shot. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And some good footwork to kick it away. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Gill. Here's a short pass to center. And that one's turned away. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Back at the point, we set it up. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it over to All. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Wilson's lugging the puck. And here's the pass to center. Through center along the wing. Moves it up. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. One-on-one with the goaltender. And he's got the answer for that one. Snaps one from the slot. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net for her second of the night.
She's been showing her skill set all night long. I mean, the ability for her to create space and get those golden opportunities and then execute, tremendous game.
The Icebreakers continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
Slides it over to Pond. Breakaway. Scores! She makes it 1, 2, 3 for the hat trick.
I've really never been in a position, James, to look for number 4, but she certainly is. She's had a real dominant game tonight. You don't get those opportunities unless you have your legs under you, and she certainly found them. She's hit open ice, and she's executed.
A special night for her on the road. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. From the point, they take control of it. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Shot! The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. In all alone on the breakaway. And she scores! She's done it! 200 goals in the EASHL!
Oh, she's been so impressive in the offensive zone, James. She wants that puck. She drives the net, and she disguises her shot as good as anyone in the league. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counter.